Church, I'm going on my first date in over a year and I'm scared. I need y'all to help listen to my problems, come up with helpful solutions, and help talk me off the damn ledge. I got my notes, y'all bring y'all opinions, and let's get on in to my damn mess. Now, church, you will notice that I'm reporting to you live and in living color from the scenic jungle, okay? For all of y'all that had lives that couldn't keep up, there's construction going on at home this week. So I basically needed somewhere that was quiet to do a video in my car. And this random parking lot was the best thing I could come up with. So we gonna make it work and we gonna make it do what it do. But as I said in the intro this week, y'all, I'm going on my first date in over a year and I am shook, okay? And I'm not shook because I'm scared of dating. I'm more shook because this one may actually be worth something, okay? Now, let me take y'all down a quick trip down my dating memory lane, okay? I have a habit of dating people who I know are temporary, okay? And what I've learned in therapy is my trigger is, I basically gravitate to temporary people because I know I'm not gonna have to do any sort of life stuff with them in terms of introduce them to my family and friends, think about planning a life with them, etc. And there's comfort in knowing that these relationships are temporary because I ain't gonna have to put too much energy into them, okay? Once I start them, you can basically, TikTok start that countdown and it's gonna be over, in 1 to 3 months or so. I'll get what I need out of it, you get what you need out of it, and we'll both go off probably happy or pissed off and never talk again. It is what it is, all right? But this one, in the eternal words of Tamar Braxton, he is totally different. Y'all remember when Tamar did that on the Braxton Family Value Show? If not, look up the clip online. But this one seems totally different. He's employed, he's communicative, he's consistent, he's a good texter. That's a big one for me because I shouldn't do this, but I judge people off of how quickly they text me back. And honestly, y'all, he texts me back quicker than I text him, and that's saying something. It's slightly annoying, but I'm dealing with it. He's attractive, he's tall. He has a better job than me. One of the things I told the universe was the next person I date, I want to look up to them, literally and figuratively. I want somebody that's taller than me, and I also want somebody that's on a higher plane than me as far as career and stuff goes, right? I don't think there's anything wrong with dating somebody on a lower tier than you, but I think that, if you've always done the same things and you've always gotten the same results, that's the definition of insanity. So I said, let me try it a different way this time, and maybe I'll get a different result, all right? So suffice to say, I'm scared because, this could actually be something. And am I ready for a real adult relationship? Like, I've been talking to him for about a week now, and we're supposed to, get together later this week. And I'm honestly shook, right? And I'm shook because I feel like my body is in some way trying to reject him before I've even met him in person, all right? And I think it might be a case of, once bitten, twice shy. Like, I put so much emphasis on these relationships in the past in terms of going after people that I know are wrong for me. What happens in the event that I go after someone who on paper is probably right for me? And what happens if it works out? What happens if I'm actually gonna have to make some determinations? What happens if I'm gonna have to indoctrinate this person into my life, introduce them to my family and friends? What happens if I'm gonna have to actually do life with this person? So, my body has loosely been trying to find ways to sabotage the situation because I don't know if I'm ready to be serious. Now, let me take a quick step back, all right? Any of y'all who have been watching these vlogs or watching this channel for a while know that this has been my year of abundance, okay? I told Jesus in the beginning of the year, 2024 is my year of abundance, all right? I've been celibate for the past year. I've been focused on trying to build up my TikTok, my YouTube, my social media presence. And, I haven't really left a lot of time for dating and relationships. Honestly, I do feel like dating and relationships may be a kind of distraction. And one of my fears is I have a tendency to, when I'm with somebody, I get totally immersed in their lives. You know, I'm wanting to do stuff with them all the time. I'm wanting to stay at their place. I'm wanting, you know, just to spend quality time with them all the time. And any quality time that I spend with them is time away from what I know I actually should be doing, which is building this channel, building our community, building our church congregation. And, you know, I have a tendency in life to either be at one of the two poles, right? Either I'm super focused on career or I'm super focused on, you know, relationships, but I'm trying to develop a middle. So maybe if this thing works out, maybe it'll help me develop a middle. Now, in terms of what we doing on this damn date, y'all, I need y'all help with this as well, because he said he was really into hiking. Anybody who truly knows me knows that I am not an outdoor person at all, okay? I am the person, I get dressed up, I go outside to hop in the car, I hop back outside in order to go into the building of my destination, and then the process is reversed in terms of me going back home. So I'm not the person to go out to the park, to go into the forest. That is not me. I have a semi-irrational fear of the killer that, you know, I've had since I was a kid. It's real, and the moment that you stop thinking that the killer is around the corner, that's when his ass is fitting to get you, okay? So, you know, he said he was really into hiking and he wants to take me hiking. And I'm a little bit nervous, okay? I'm not gonna lie to y'all, because to me, you know, that's exactly what the killer would propose for the first date. Get you all alone, secluded, okay? Get you in the woods, get your damn defenses down, get you to where ain't nobody around, you can't really call for help, cell reception bad, all right? You out there, and then next thing you know, he behind you, and he club you behind the head or whatever, you fall down, he take you back to his lair, chop you up into little pieces, and then spread you all across, you know, the Riviera area, everywhere around the DMV, put you in little trash bags and just like pop you off. Let me not say, I don't watch too much CSI Miami, Snapped, Murders of Atlanta, you know, murders are everywhere, murders next door to you. So, you know, I do have a tendency to be a little bit irrational at times, okay? So, you know, look, I hope it goes well. This will be my first time hiking, number one, my first time going on a hiking date, number two, and my first time kind of letting my guard down and letting somebody else, you know, plan what we do and where we go. Normally, I'm very controlled with that because I like to look for exits. So I like, you know, public places with a lot of people, a lot of exit points. So I'm never really trapped in, and I can always, you know, make my exit stage left whenever I need to. So we'll see what shall happen with this date, y'all. I think more than anything, I'm probably overthinking it. I'm a person who, if I can't see 10 steps ahead, I don't make the first step. And that's why it's kind of hard with this whole dating thing, because you don't know if you're meeting somebody that's going to be temporary or somebody that's going to be with you for a lifetime. So it's the uncertainty of the situation in terms of why my body and my mind is probably rejecting somebody that is probably on paper and in reality good for me. But I think I'm putting too much emphasis on it. And truly, a first date is much like a job interview, you know? You're trying to get to know them, they're trying to get to know you, they're telling you what they can do for you, you're telling them what you can do for them, and if you can find some sort of commonality, then maybe there's a way for y'all both to move forward. So maybe if I kind of de-stress, woo-saw, take it one step at a time, and realize that one date with somebody doesn't mean that you're, you know, gonna be locked into a lifetime with this person, then maybe I can break it into digestible pieces and make my mind go back to some semblance of reality. But I could go on about this for a while, y'all. I'm trying not to, so we trying to keep these vlogs very, you know, lighthearted. And if you let me keep talking, it's gonna get bad. I'm gonna get spiritual. I'm gonna be talking about how, you know, my family done messed me up mentally to where I can't accept love. Let me stop here. You know what, y'all? That's all I got. All right. So if you enjoyed, please give a thumbs up and join the congregation by subscribing. All right. And until next time, church, Stay forever young and forever juicy, and pray for me, because I hope there's a next time, because if he's the killer, y'all ain't gonna see me no more. Damn it, man. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.